What's up everyone, Dr. Smith, physical therapist here. I actually am streaming this on Twitch right now, but I'm going to upload it to YouTube later. So if you are on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. As many of you know, I have a doctorate in physical therapy, a master's degree in public health, and I'm more than halfway done with a law degree. I've also helped over 1,000 therapists secure $100,000 plus pay packages within the time, and I see a lot of just shitty job offers. A lot of times, new grads especially get preyed on by dyno PTs and employers that want to take advantage. And that's why I wanted to build this course out and also make this video. This originally was going to be just for my course members, but honestly, this just needs to be public information at this point because I've seen too many people get taken advantage of. So let's just get right into this lesson. If you learn anything from me and you're a new grad, PT, OT, PTA, cota, whatever, just let it be this, especially when you're going into salary negotiation talks or if there's a company pressuring you with mentorship and things along those lines. Please just take note in this video. A contract is enforceable generally upon formation. However, you may claim a breach of contract through a variety of ways, and I'll put this downloadable file as well so you guys can go ahead and grab a copy of it. And most importantly, a valid defense to enforceability renders a contract unenforceable. So even if you sign something, doesn't mean it's enforceable. There's things you have to consider, especially when it comes to what you signed, what you didn't sign. But even if you sign something, which many of you do because you're new grads and you don't know any better, you actually have a defense. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to share this information with you. Now, the most common problem that I've seen and many others have seen in therapy is undue influence, especially new grads. Courts have held that the rule for this is a contract may be rescinded for undue influence by a party whose weakened mental state made him, her, etc. especially susceptible to persuasion and the dominant party employed excessive pressure. Now, how do courts apply this rule? Whenever excessive pressure is used to persuade a party in a weakened mental state, such that the will of the dominant party replaces the will of the servient party, the agreement may be rescinded as obtained by undue influence. Now, the first condition of undue influence is met if a party's judgment is so impaired that his mental state prevents him from freely contracting. And again, you can use his, her, etc. here. And the second condition requires excessive pressure or over persuasion. Now, this is what I see all the time in new grads. New grads, I see this all the time. Excessive over persuasion indicated by the following. The people representing the dominant party outnumber the weaker party. The time and or location of the discussion is unusual or inappropriate. The dominant party claims the agreement must be reached immediately. This we see all the time. New grads, you probably have a breach of contract claim. Just know this going in, that you have time to review contracts. And then also you may be told there's no time to consult an attorney or another third party. Do not listen to anybody that says that. If they tell you that, then you're going to have a defense to whatever contract you're signed. And we have that delay will have serious negative consequences, and or the weaker party does in fact fail to seek the advice of counsel or a third party. So this all ties in together, but if you're listening to this now or watching this, you can understand why this is going to be a huge problem for the majority of new grads that are told, oh, you don't have time to review that. If you don't get back to me in an hour, we're going to take away your sign-on bonus. Negative implications, okay? So it's just something to consider, and if you're going to learn anything, just screenshot this, save it. This is going to be the most important thing, and you want to have this stuff memorized before you go into any contract. Recap everything is that a party whose assent to a contract was induced by undue influence may generally disaffirm the contract. Undue influence arises if the party's assent to the product of unfair or excessive persuasion by someone who either dominates a party, shares a special relationship of trust and confidence with the party. That's kind of hard to define a special relationship unless you're already an employee-employer or family-friend, things along those lines, so that the party is justified to think that the influence will act in their best interest. Remember undue influence? Look it up if you want more information, but this is going to be the most helpful thing for you to remember. And most importantly, remember that you have to have time to consult an attorney or a third party, and nobody can pressure you into anything, or they are asserting undue influence, and that contract is not valid. Now, for legal advice and all of that, seek out an employment attorney in your state if you're in a situation like this. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learned something, and I hope you have a good day. If you like this channel, I'll put the Patreon links below and everything like that. I guess comment if you liked it. All right, guys, have a good day.